So this is the installation of an L2PC for new installation in a petroleum canopy deck. This is the main housing of the fixture itself. This will be going underneath the deck, and then the driver box will be going on the top side. You need a minimum 7/8 inch deck penetration up to a maximum of 4.5 inches, so you can, if you're removing an existing round J box where a fixture was previously installed, you can use that as well. So the first thing you want to do is wrap this all thread in Teflon tape to make sure you have a good watertight seal with your mounting hardware. This is permanently attached to the fixture. Do not try to remove this all thread tape or all thread rod. But start by wrapping this in Teflon tape. And I'm just going to do it that far for demonstration purposes. This is a two-person job. The first thing you want to do is fit this up on the underside of the deck. Then you're going to have, there's two white plates like this. This first one with the larger hole opening is a spacer plate that goes underneath the canopy with the fixture. It fits like that. And as you install these wires and the all thread rod up through the deck penetration, like so. So while one person is holding that up underneath the fixture, up underneath the deck, then you want to take this red rubber gasket, put that down first, and then the compression plate, which is the round plate with the smaller of the two holes, and that will sandwich the fixture in place. The next thing you want to do is take part of this brass hub and make sure that you have that O-ring in there, and we're going to mount this down onto the compression plate so that everything has a nice watertight seal. And you can use a pair of channel lock pliers to make sure this is good and secure. In addition to just using this compression plate, there are some screw holes that you can use to put into the deck. If you use those screw holes, you need to make sure that you use silicone on both sides of the decking to keep water from penetrating. The next piece will be the brass hub for the actual driver box, and you want to get this threaded down as far as you can. You can adjust the box height afterwards. And again, make sure that you have your O-ring installed there, which is right here. And then you can pull your wiring up through the driver box. You have a second piece of that brass hub that has a ground connection on it. That's the one you want to use inside the driver box. So now that the fixture is installed, you can adjust these wings off the driver box down to fit snugly against the decking. And then finally you have your driver lid with your driver. You go ahead and make your connections. You have a couple spots where you can bring your incoming power conduit to the driver box. You'll make your power connections to the driver itself, and then everything should fit neatly inside, and you can secure your driver lid. And at that point, the fixture is installed, and you can supply power to it.
Flip it up. Awesome.